DmC, Devil May Cry, Premature evaluation. This game is surprisingly good. I'm giving it a thumbs up. I'm really enjoying it so far.
Wow.
A thumbs up with a qualifier that it's not $60 or it's not worth $60 to me, but it's still an excellent game. Absolutely worth checking out. I don't think there's a demo. There may be a demo available for this.
What about it's not $60?
I don't think it's worth $60 because I feel that the price is going to drop really quickly, and that
Due to demand
and used sales and all that. So I feel that it's going to drop really quickly. So if you want to buy it new,
so it's not based on, it's too short or something like that.
Well, also because this game, your value from this game is going to be based on replaying it many times. So if you don't like looking for a really good challenge in a game, you'll definitely not like this game.
Okay.
But I like a good challenge in this game. So these are all the difficulties. There's 7 difficulties in this game, which is insane. I've played through the game twice at this point. I haven't even unlocked all the difficulties yet, which is fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
So I played through once on Devil Hunter, which is like medium. I then unlocked Son of Sparta, which I just finished last night, which is the first unlockable difficulty. And then after beating Son of Sparta, I unlocked Dante Must Die, which is like the ultra hard difficulty. I haven't tried that one yet. And then I also unlocked a Heaven or Hell difficulty, which is an interesting twist, which all enemies die in one shot, but then you also die in one shot. And then after beating it on Heaven and Hell, you unlock Hell and Hell, which is all enemies have normal health, but you die in one shot. So you have to get through the game perfectly, which is insane.
With checkpoints and saving?
I assume that the checkpointing is the same on Heaven and Hell and Hell and Hell that it is for Devil Hunter and Son of Sparta, but I haven't tested it yet.
Okay.
So let's play through Son of Sparta. So I've got this down pretty good. This game, there's 20 levels. It's got an amazing style to it. I absolutely love this, like the art style in this game. But this game, I think I quit watching cutscenes faster in this game than any other game I've ever played. The voice acting's terrible, the story's nonsensical, and I couldn't fucking stand it. It's terrible. But every cutscene's skippable, so it's not like,
It didn't piss you off.
It didn't piss me off, but it's terrible. I mean, it's a Japanese game, and it's very obvious that it's a Japanese game, but it's a lot of fun. The combat's a ton of fun.
I think your game's broken.
I'm upside down. So this is my favorite level in the game for style, and you'll see why in a second. This upcoming section blew my mind. I mean, I'm upside down, which is fucking crazy, and it's pretty disorienting playing through this part.
Is this like a spoiler? Would you not want to see this if you're going to play it?
Well, I'm skipping all the cutscenes, just like I would if I was playing it. So it's
no, but like showing the Scarecrow part of Batman.
No.
It's.
I mean, I guess it's a minor spoiler that. So, basically, I'm about to fight this Rush Limbaugh style character, who's like a CNN news anchor, right? Like, I'm going to this. So I'm upside down still, and I'm going to like the CNN Central Tower, and I'm gonna fight him, and he's this crazy giant boss.
Okay.
And this might not have been the best level to show off or to explain the mechanics because it's a relatively short level because it's mainly a boss fight. All right, I think that might be the only enemy that I fight on this level is the boss. So I just broke into the Raptor News Network and I fucking loved this part right here. I thought this was so insanely creative. So this is the boss I'm about to fight.
This is crazy already.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the game, there's like a cutscene where he's talking to you, reporting on the news, calling you a terrorist and everything like that. So now I'm going through this crazy animation that you see at the beginning of every news report. I fucking loved this part. And this is like the coolest, like one of the coolest designs I've ever seen for a level in any game ever. Like this absolutely blew my mind my first time through. And now every level is not as insanely unique as this, but every level has like they all look incredibly cool. Like there's not many games that just blow me away with their style on every level. Like Borderlands, I love the style of that game, but it has one style for the entire game.
Right.
This game, it experiments a lot with style throughout the entire game, and they do a lot of interesting things. So that's the whole CNN thing right there.
Yeah.
But that I just fucking love that. I just had to show that off. So that's his tagline, just doing God's work. He's this crazy religious nut.
Put a spin on this.
See, and that's the caliber of writing that you get throughout the entire game. So you can see why I'm skipping most of this.
Suck on this.
So
is this like God of War style gameplay?
It is very God of War style gameplay. You have a bunch of different weapons. So you have the default attack. Let's see. You have just pressing Y and B. It's like a strong and a fast default. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Sword attack. But then if you hold right trigger, you also get two different... Oh shit, no, I don't want to be there. You also get two different like heavy weapons. And then if you hold left trigger, you get two different quick weapons. So you have like in God of War, I'm trying to remember the exact specifics about how the combat system in God of War works for switching between the chains and
it was
like,
a bumper button to switch between weapons.
Oh yeah, so this part was fucking cool too. So now I'm playing. So this reminded me a lot of the Call of Duty mode that they made so infamous, where you're like in the gunner's seat of the AC-130, and it's that camera angle, right? But right now I'm like, you know, I'm fighting through as if I'm on camera. And again, this is the best level in the game for style, but it's yeah, it's a great level. So I guess I'll explain the combat system a little bit more right now. So just Y does a sword attack. It's like kind of a medium, and then there's like tons of different combos, and it's a lot about like juggling people in the air and like getting combos down right and like timing the combos so you can keep juggling them in the air and stay out of the way of other enemies.
Do you have to unlock
attacks.
combos or just learn them?
You have to unlock them. I'll show the upgrading system in a bit. I've unlocked almost everything. After playing through the game once, I probably unlocked 75% of the combos that I use on one playthrough. And right now I'm probably like 75% of the way of unlocking everything. Oh, I guess I didn't really get to show off all of the different mechanical systems. Well, again, this level is very simple because it's mainly a boss fight, so I'll show off more on the next video. Oh shit. So I have to run around and ground stomp these little pressure points to kind of knock him out of his crazy mode so that I can attack his face.
Do you have any idea what the story is?
What the story is?
Yeah.
No. There's demons. Kill them.
Okay.
And I don't care to learn more, quite frankly. I mean, this
is your first Devil May Cry game?
This is my first Devil May Cry game that I've actually played through more than just a minute.
More than the demo?
More than just a few minutes. Oh shit! No, jump! No, jump! There we go. So the rule of 3 is I have to go through this kind of phase of him a couple times. 3 times. And the combat system, so on the first time I played through, I'm drawing a blank on the name of that difficulty, but it was easy enough that I could just basically button mash my way through the whole thing without getting frustrated, which I think is perfect for my first time through. And then I wasn't sure how well it was going to hold up my second time through, and how interesting it was going to continue to be. Because, you know, like God of War, your first time, it's very similar to God of War in that way. Like your first time through, you play at an easier difficulty, you can basically just button mash and get away with it. And then maybe the enemies are a little bit stronger, or they're a little bit more smart in how they block, and you have to kind of learn their weaknesses a little bit more, as opposed to just jamming the same square triangle combo over and over again. But so these enemies right here are actually like the simplest enemies. So it's not, you don't have to really get too complex against them. But the fast, the heavy, and kind of like medium combo system, it actually stayed really interesting through my entire second time through. And then, like, you know, there'll be some enemies that obviously they'll block anything, or they're just like super strong, and you can attack them however you want, but they'll do a ton of damage, so it's smart to use the heaviest attack and just kill them as quickly as possible. Or there'll be enemies... Whoops. Oh, shit. Oh my god, he almost took out half my health. Oh god, jump. And then there'll be some enemies that, like, you can't even hurt with one of the attacks, right? Oh shit, I thought I hit that second one over there.
No, you missed it.
So they'll be like... Oh, what the fuck? I thought I hit that.
There you go.
There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, die, motherfucker. No, jump! Oh, whew. Ah, shit, I gotta knock him out again.
So, I'm very surprised that you liked this game.
Well, oh shit. Oh, I've got no... I'm gonna die. Fuck. Maybe I can do this. That'll probably need some time. So I'm in what's called Devil Trigger mode, which is basically a slow-mo mode that's draining that purple bar on the top.
And giving you health.
It's also giving me health, which I didn't even notice until now. But basically it's like a slow mode. Slow mode?
Slow motion.
Like slow-mo mode. And it just makes it easier to kill enemies. You know, it's like God of War, where you hit both sticks in and kind of...
The chaos mode, or whatever it's called.
Exactly. So after every level, you get this little score. I probably got a triple S there, which is the highest. Nice. So let's do a different mission where I can show off the systems a little bit better. Yeah, this one will work. So every level has a bunch of collectibles. They're not insanely hidden, so you can find most of them on your own. Every level has a key, and, well, not every level, but most levels have like a key, sometimes multiple keys, multiple secret doors that don't necessarily match up. And so you have to play through the game multiple times to find them all. And especially early on in the game, there's a lot of stuff that you can't even access. All right, so here's a better way to show off the stuff. So this is like the normal combat. Normally, so you have like a light pull move. So if I hold left trigger and hit X, I pull myself to a bad guy. If I hold right trigger and hit X, I pull them to me. And that seems like a very minor difference, but it ends up being absolutely huge. So, and then if I just hit X without holding left or right trigger, I can shoot them. And then I have even 3 different weapons. So I start off with just the default guns. About halfway through the game, you unlock a little shotgun that can kind of knock them back. It doesn't actually do a lot of damage. It's more for just kind of stunning the enemy. But then you also get this explosive, like, flare gun, where you can blow them up. So, you have, like, the default Y and B attacks. You have the strong kind of hammer attacks, and then you have the B one that launches everything into the air. And then you also have the fists, and that you can uppercut people with. And then like the fast attacks. Whoops. The fast kind of like scythe attacks. So none of these
good
guys...
depth.
What?
Good depth.
Yeah. And so all these guys right here are vulnerable to all my attacks. So I'm hoping this level is going to have a few guys that I can kind of show where it gets complicated, where you need to...
customize your attack
like really
to what kind of enemy they are.
And like they'll it's literally like there'll be a guy that's completely immune. There'll be 2 of these like kind of cat lion enemies. One of them is immune to the heavy attacks, one of them is immune to the light attacks. So you have to like be very, very quick about switching between the two and taking them out independent, like separately from each other. So this is one of the guys that kind of sucks to kill because he's very strong. And I just, you have to run in, get a couple of attacks, and then run away when you see that he's about to attack. And after he does an attack, I mean, it's a lot about learning enemies' attack patterns, and then
he keeps his head in his nutsack.
Yeah, seriously, what a retard. And like, you can only attack that front bulb, so I can't even like attack him from behind. All right, okay, these chainsaw guys suck. So a lot of times, what some enemies do, they'll get into that gold state where you can't like disrupt them. They're just like in a manic mode. And then you have to wait for them to kind of like get out of a manic mode and then just start juggling them. And just like kind of learn that pattern. And a lot of times, so I've got that like, that one that like drags them to me. And like some super strong enemies, you can't do either. Or like you can't, like that first guy,
you couldn't,
or like the really big guy with his nutsack or his face in his nutsack. Like I couldn't do either of them. I couldn't pull him to me or the other way around. And then some guy, like it just gets more complicated and more complicated. And they actually do a really good job of teaching you the different systems and like slowly increasing the difficulty to the point where you're not like all of a sudden in the deep end, way over your head, not able to compete. And you just get fucking frustrated.
So it's well balanced.
It's well balanced. It's a well balanced challenge through 2 playthroughs so far, which is a lot more than most games can even say for 1 playthrough. So I'm really impressed with that. I'm really looking forward to playing through the game a 3rd time, which I rarely say and absolutely did not expect to say for this game. Like I had extremely low expectations for this game, but it's a... Oh, that's a weird noise. Yeah, I'm very impressed so far. Whoops.
So I'm surprised that you liked this because you hated Bayonetta. And just watching this, I'm like, I feel like it's the same game. Except there's a guy instead of a girl.
It may be, like in terms of combat. But maybe this game does a better job of teaching you the systems than Bayonetta did. Or balancing it early game or something. But this game, it does an excellent job of slowly... Or maybe not slowly, but like appropriately increasing the difficulty. And yeah, I'm just really impressed overall with the whole thing.
Could the difference be that I told you Bayonetta was good? And then you thought it sucked, and then you thought this would suck? And then when it was decent, you were surprised?
Oh shit! I jumped right into that.
Because that happens to me. If someone tells me a movie's like awesome, and it's okay, then I think it sucks.
I don't know. I'd like to think I'm at the point where I can go into a game expecting to hate it, like this game, and then come out fully enjoying it.
And vice versa.
Go into a game
like Assassin's Creed 3.
Right. Like I
thought that was going to be my game of the year.
I was super excited for Assassin's Creed 3, and I ended up hating it, and ended up only getting through a couple chapters of it. Like I probably quit Assassin's Creed faster than I should have. Well, not faster than I should have, but like,
yeah.
I don't know. Oh god damn it. Okay. So this is one. So I still haven't run into anybody that's really like red and blue, like any of those battles, but now I'm in kind of a tricky situation because I have 2 very different enemies. Oh, and like, I haven't explained that. Ah, shit, I'm gonna die. I haven't explained that system yet either, but there is like a dodge mechanic as well. And in addition to the dodge mechanic, you can like hold right trigger and dodge an attack. Oh shit, no. And let's see if I can do it. Alright, come on. Come out of your little warp. Oh, shit. So if you hold right trigger and dodge at like the perfect moment, you get a damage boost. Like right there, I got a perfect evade. And for the next couple seconds, all my attacks do extra damage. Yeah, but I fucking died. Because I'm
So how do the
talking and
upgrades
explaining
work?
at the same time? Okay. Do you want me to try to keep going through the level and then explain the upgrades when I get to an upgrade statue? They're pretty frequent, or
Whatever you think.
it's hard to explain the system. So like keep asking questions. So I'll show the upgrade system.
Oh, so you got a checkpoint right before
Yeah,
this fight.
the
Do you
checkpoints
get
are
full
pretty
health
frequent.
every time?
Yes. So I don't know how that's going to continue for the harder difficulties. I have to imagine.
Well, if you only die in one hit, then it really doesn't matter.
Well, that's a good point. Well, yeah, so yeah, there's so many difficulties. It's to me, the way that their written description about the difficulties sounds is it's kind of like Dead Space in that, or Dead Space 2, in that the hardcore difficulty isn't necessarily the hardest enemies, but it's a different challenge. And that Dante Must Die sounds like the hardest difficulty in terms of enemies, but it's not one hit and you're dead. So it's a different challenge, and they're kind of all over the board with crazy different challenges like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the fucking heavy guy first, because I think he's going to hurt me the most, and he's probably the easiest to kill. The ninja is a fucking pain in the ass.
The guy with the hula hoop skirt.
Yeah, the ninja, like, he's really good at fucking countering your attacks. So I'm gonna just try to ignore him as much as possible. And then sometimes enemies will have like, ah, shit. Like you might have seen like there was a little red spot on his back. So hopefully, he didn't do it there. Whoa! I got kind of fucking frozen in time, and they also hurt each other like that right there.
That's awesome. I love when enemies hurt each other.
So I'm feeling that on some of the harder difficulties, especially if this is so hard playing and talking at the same time. This is not a good game for that. All right, where's that fucking ninja? Oh, there he is. Oh, is he frozen? I think he's frozen. Yeah, he shouldn't be doing that. Oh, fuck. So I'm gonna try to do my perfect evade. So, yeah, this ninja, he's fucking fast. He does not let you get big combos on him.
How do you know how much health he has?
You don't, because he's not even a boss. He's just a challenging normal enemy. So I got the perfect evade there. I do that, 1, 2, and then sometimes he'll counter that. Like, you can't juggle him more than twice, or else he'll like fucking slam you down in the air. Like, oh shit. And so it's really important to get the perfect evade against the ninja, because you get that extra damage bonus for like a couple of seconds after you do it. Please don't be another wave of enemies. Okay, good. So the green little pus sacks everywhere give you a little bit of extra health. So those are important to hit.
Whoa.
What are you woeing about? Just like the
I
weird...
thought I saw something move, but it was probably just the mirrors.
the reflection.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's got weird shit written all over the walls constantly, and it's, I don't know.
Also,
Like, the style is really cool in this game.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it looks fucking crazy, right? So let's see. Whoops. Oh shit. So now I'm in this tiny room. I'm gonna have a bunch of enemies. So I mean, it's a lot about like figuring out how to deal with like a large group of enemies, because I think I'm gonna get trapped in this tiny room with like 6 guys. Yeah, okay. So right now I'm gonna try to kill the flying guys first, and 2 of them got shields. So I'm gonna try to rip their shields off. Oh shit, because like they're the weakest, but also the easiest to deal with. So I rip their shield off by holding right trigger and hitting X. Whoops. So
It's kind of like God of War when you get those birds.
yeah,
And you stomp them.
Exactly.
Tear their wings off.
So the only complaint that I have is that the kind of chain system, like when I reach and grab people, when it's a large group of people,
Oh, it'll grab.
sometimes it's not perfect. It usually just grabs the person closest to you, but it's not always that, and I'm still learning to get that down. But it's pretty good. Alright, let's see if I can get some more challenging enemies. I really wanted to get someone that was immune to... So, alright, so let's talk... on the very first level, your first time through the game, you will not... You'll only fight very basic enemies. No one's going to have those unblockable charge moves. And because you don't have the heaven and hell weapons yet, they're blue and red. Oh shit. There's not going to be any enemies that are immune to or particularly weak to any of the different things. Oh shit. But your second time through the game, the way that they describe it is, it says that there are remixed enemy waves, which means that on the first level, oh shit, that guy got me out of the air.
You can
on the first level, you're gonna have enemies that you were fighting at the end of the game your first time through.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really good. They do a really good job of balancing it for multiple playthroughs, which I think I kind of started to hit on at the beginning of this. It's not for everybody, and I don't know. Which is why I think that the price of this game is going to drop really quickly. And like all these combos and stuff, they take a while to master. And I have a feeling that on the hardest difficulties, or on the Dante Must Die difficulty, I'm going to have to master even new combos, and that there's going to be new enemy variations.
So your next playthrough is Dante Must Die?
I think I'm going to play through Heaven and Hell first, which is the one where everything dies in one shot.
Just for fun?
Just so I can unlock the Hell and Hell mode. And then fully max out because that's going to be really easy experience, so I can have absolutely everything maxed out before I start the hardest difficulties. Oh, come on. Oh, motherfucker.
Get over here.
Yeah, seriously. So it's a lot about just juggling people in the air, which actually seems pretty consistent with what I know about previous Devil May Cry games. Oh shit, shouldn't have done that. Oh. I thought he was gonna run into me with that fucking chainsaw attack. And there's decent incentives, so you can see in the top right corner I get a rank for the longo I maintain a combo. And they give, more experience and stuff like that. And it's, there's an achievement for getting a triple S rank on every level, and that's probably easiest to do that is easiest to do on the easy difficulty. I don't think that there's any real incentive to do it on the hardest difficulty. Let's see. So this is kind of interesting. So because there are a bunch of collectibles, I think I'm missing some stuff. Yeah, I'm missing a secret door still. I'm gonna look around a little bit. Oh, maybe it's in here.
I hope Cat's okay.
Is red different than green?
Is red different than green?
You just chop the red blob instead of a green blob.
Oh yeah, red gives you souls. It's just like the red orbs in
Boys'
God of War.
holes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, so do you hear that voice yelling? Or no, you're not listening.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Sure.
I just heard this lost soul, which is one of the collectibles. So you can see on the bottom right, I'm missing two of the, how many is that? 7 lost souls on this level.
That's
So,
him?
Yeah, that's one of them. So I've got 70 of the 80. And I haven't I've got 70 of 80 on 2 playthroughs. And I haven't been really searching every corner. Oh, I think I just found the door. Here we go. All right, so this is one of the secret rooms. And these secret rooms have challenges that if you beat them, and then they're relatively easy. It may take 2 or 3 tries for the hardest ones to get it. They give you health bar bonuses. So my max health, or my health bar on the top, I've probably added 6 or 7 health bars to that from when I started on my first time through.
Was it like even with the purple?
Probably. I don't remember exactly. Kill all enemies before Dante's Devil Trigger expires. Each enemy kills restores some of Dante's Devil Trigger. Oh, okay. So this one's interesting.
It's a slow-mo one?
Yeah, so this is nothing but a slow-mo challenge. I think this one's going to be very easy. And I don't think these scale with difficulty. Yeah, this one's a fucking cakewalk. Yeah, that was easy. So now I think I'm going to get a Devil Trigger bonus, which is that purple bar. Oh, no, I get a health bar bonus. Or it's a piece of a health bar. So that was like 1 of 4. It's like a heart in Zelda. A quarter of a heart piece.
Just a tease.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so that was a copper door. Secret missions behind copper doors are the easiest to complete. Cool, so I got that. Now where do I go? I'm lost.
Yeah, I have no
I'm
idea.
completely turned around right now. I think I'm going back to where I started. Oh well. That was weird. Oh yeah. It's like there's weird environmental things. Like they always shrink like that when you get close to them. Oh, I think I remember where the last lost soul in this one is, and it's an incredibly tricky one. Okay, so here's the leveling up system. There's upgrades, and I have 2 upgrades to spend right now, and there's items you can buy. Upgrades are that little white circle on the top right. I've bought almost all the abilities. Like you have to buy the double jump. Upgrades come pretty quick early on, and the very basic ones are pretty effective. But now I'm basically getting into unlocking new combos for weapons that I don't use very often. So, like, originally you buy the rake ability, which when you're jumping in the air, it's like the strong attack with the weak weapon, and it just lifts them in the air, from the air. And then you can upgrade it a second time to do more damage. And then you can unlock new combos like a dashing attack with the weak weapon. So, I mean, a lot of them are kind of contradictory like that. Like if I'm going to do a dashing attack, I'm going to use a weapon that's stronger. Mm-hmm. So let's upgrade some of them. Gun weapons and maybe the rest of the abilities. And then in addition to that, there's some items you can buy. You can buy extra health bars. You can buy extra Devil Trigger space. Mm-hmm. And you can buy these health packs that go up in price with every single one that you buy. So
for the rest of the game or at that store?
I'm pretty sure for the rest of the game.
So there's an incentive not to use those.
Yeah, I'm just processing that right now, that I shouldn't use them for the rest. That like I shouldn't have used any on the easy difficulty because I'm gonna wish that they were gonna cost 10 million at the end of the game.
Whoa.
Okay. So
Headshot.
they're not different colors. So these exact cats later in the game, one will be blue and one will be red, and you can only do damage to them with the 2 different types of weapons that you have. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, fuck you. Oh, shit. Ah. Oh, fucking juggle. Thank you.
I think the hell difficulty is going to be pretty hard.
I think so, too. It's going to be a lot about, like, kind of running the fuck away from everybody. Oh, there it is. Oh, I was right. So there's the last one. This is going to be really fucking tough to get. Let's see if I can do it.
Do you have to do it while these guys are still alive?
Yeah, I have to do it while they're still alive because I have to juggle him up high enough in the air to even get up there because you can't jump that high. So let's see if I can do it. Nope. Oh, fuck.
You're dead.
I'm dead. Oh, well. So, actually, that works out all right because now I'm going to have full health. And to try it, and the enemies are going to have full health.
Who's her?
One of the characters that I've completely ignored throughout the story.
She hot? I saw some like booty shorts in the beginning credits. Or something.
Oh yeah, that's not her. She's not very hot. Come on. Let's see if I can do it. Lift up. No, fuck you. Really? Why did you fall? You're not supposed to fall there. Oh, what's happening? It's like they don't want me to get up there. Oh. What the fuck? Alright. This might be tougher than I imagined.
Oh boy.
Alright, I'm gonna kill this fucker because he's just ruining my shit. Alright. Let's use the double trigger. Let's make this really fucking easy. Fuck you. I'm tired of your shit. That's cool. He died while he was on his back. Nope. Wrong button. Alright, you come over here. Go juggling.
And hook that thing?
Oh, no, you can't hook it. I have to, like, dash over to it and then start slicing at it. So I have to juggle him twice. No! Why the fuck are... Okay, these... Something is weird because they're not juggling like normal. Oh, so fucking close. Oh my god! I think one of them is like hitting me with like a rain. Oh shit! I think one of them's hitting me with like a melee attack or like a ranged attack while I'm in the air. All right, get out of your stupid charge mode. Come to Papa. No, see.
Just chop!
I got it! Yeah! Fuck yeah. Go fuck yourself. Oh, that was cool. That was challenging.
Yeah. Had you screaming. Or not screaming, but...
Well, screaming through my cold sickness. So I have to finish the level now to save that. Oh yeah, that's the girl. Oh, that was the end of the level. Perfect. Alright, so that is Devil May Cry. The levels are all relatively short-er.
Like that?
They're good bite-sized
that a normal
chunks.
one?
That was a normal one. That one's probably average. There's some that are shorter, like that boss fight, and then some that are quite a bit longer. Like, I feel like the levels get shorter as the game goes along, which I actually like, especially if you're going for like a triple S rank. It's pretty. It's nice that you don't have to replay a 25-minute mission,
right? Just
to for a score. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Definitely check it out. I don't know, about $60, but I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. All right,
Game on.